On August 29, 1910, Japan formally annexed Korea through the Forced Japan-Korea Annexation Treaty. The colonial regime immediately implemented policies to erase Korean identity, banning the Korean language in schools and public life. By 1911, the Korean Education Ordinance mandated Japanese as the primary language, suppressing Hangul. Traditional Korean practices, like wearing hanbok, were discouraged and Shinto shrines were imposed. Over 200,000 Korean cultural artifacts were looted or destroyed. This systematic erasure aimed to assimilate Koreans into the Japanese Empire, stripping them of their heritage. Despite harsh penalties, Koreans risked imprisonment or death to preserve their language. Underground Hangul schools operated in basements and remote temples, teaching children forbidden Korean history and writing. By the 1930s, over 1,200 secret schools were documented. Teachers like Ju Si-kyung, a linguist who standardized Hangul, became symbols of resistance. Japanese police raided these schools, arresting thousands. Yet the movement persisted, proof of Korea's unbroken spirit. These hidden classrooms kept the language alive, ensuring future generations could reclaim their identity. In 1939, Japan enacted the Soshi Kaimei policy, coercing Koreans to replace their names with Japanese ones. Over 80% of Koreans were forcibly renamed by 1940. Refusal meant denial of jobs, education, or rations. At government offices, clerks tore up family registries with Korean names, stamping new ones like Tanaka or Suzuki. This psychological warfare aimed to sever ties to ancestry. Many Koreans secretly recorded their real names in Bibles or buried family records, waiting for liberation. The policy left deep scars, with some families still struggling to reclaim their original names today. Even under surveillance, Koreans resisted through subtle acts. Mothers whispered Hangul lullabies to children, and farmers hid ancestral tablets in rice chests. Artists painted Korean motifs on the underside of furniture, and scholars buried historical texts in jars, like the 47,000 artifacts found in 1945. These quiet efforts preserved Korea's soul. By 1945, when Japan surrendered, over 2 million Koreans had died under colonial rule. Yet, the survival of Hangul and traditions proved the failure of Japan's cultural genocide. Today, these stories remind us of resilience against oppression.